What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of Arkham Network, and we are just about to level out of Elitist, thank God. Holy shit! 10 million to 50 million. God dang, that's ridiculous. Oh, wow. Alright, so this is what I was worried about, the redstone blocks. Oh god, yes, this is going to be problematic. Okay, so the problem with this is going to simply be the fact that redstone is going to duplicate like crazy. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, there's going to be tons of it. Freaking just ridiculous tons of it. I mean, okay, well maybe not. I kind of expected there to be more than that. I'm a little surprised, honestly. Holy shit, dude. Somebody has mined the fuck out of this place. This actually... There we go. I was about to say, this is starting to feel like Mastermind again. Okay, so sell. Also, you're going to notice right now, somebody has turned on the global 2x. Now, the way that works is basically somebody buys a buff off the Arkham website, and the entire server for 30 minutes gets 2x money. And they have a couple other ones as well, I believe. But the one that the majority of people are interested in, obviously, is the 2x money. You can see we are pulling in a rather obscene amount. Just an absolutely asinine amount of stuff. I think we've already made, what? That was 5 million that run? Which is pretty crazy. So my question is going to be once... Oh, and I forgot to show you guys something, and I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, first off, let's sell real quick with our 2x amount. Okay, if you type kit rank, it will give you e-tokens equivalent to your rank. So you can only do it once a day. I screwed up and blew it earlier when I wasn't quite done and ended up getting 10 extra e-tokens. So the nice thing about that is I got 10 extra e-tokens. The bad thing about it is I blew it early. So if I had waited, a few more minutes, I would have, maybe gotten 12. I don't know how much it differs between levels or whatnot, but if I'd waited a little bit longer, I probably would have gotten a few more. Maybe not a dozen more, but a couple more at least. So tomorrow, when I get on and play, I'll be a little bit smarter about it. We'll make sure that we wait till we've ranked as far up as is humanly possible before I go and do it again. So that way we have a chance of getting more. So looking at the ranks, now that I know that I've got kit rank, it makes a little bit more sense to me to go for the backpacks. Because beforehand I was like, man, only every 20,000 blocks, or if I buy it, whoa, what the hell's going on, man? Okay, that was weird. Not quite sure why my character was freaking out there for a second. That was a little odd. Backpacks make a little bit more sense now, because you can get them a little bit quicker. I mean, it's still 54 is still going to be quite an investment, but it's not quite as bad. The other thing you're going to notice in the bottom right hand corner, where it says, well, I guess it's in the middle right hand corner, you're going to see vote party. At slash vote, every time somebody votes, it goes into that counter. The more votes that they get, it increases up until it hits 250. As soon as it hits 250, everybody gets a chest and everybody gets an e-token. So you just have to kind of wait until everybody votes, and everybody gets 6 votes every 24 hours. So with 2,200 people playing, that's a lot of votes, assuming people actually vote. And the fact that you can get an e-token is pretty decent incentive. It's something that I kind of like the idea of. So maybe something we may actually look into on our server. Obviously, we won't have any need for like an e-token type setup, but it might be cool for some of the other options out there. So from what I am seeing, it does seem like progression on here is fairly quick, at least initially. It pretty much resolves around you just running in and mining like a boss and upgrading your stuff. Now the upgrades, from what I understand, explosive just makes you break more blocks around. I'm not sure what efficiency does yet. Again, forums are still down. That's one of the problems about recording, in batches. if you have a question, you sometimes have to continuously unknow the question until, you know, maybe 4 or 5 videos in. But there is quite a few different enchants. Some of them are kind of pointless, which is kind of weird, because I have access to fly here. Well, I mean, not slash fly, but I can fly here, which you guys can see. As far as I could tell from the server, that's a what do you call it? An unlocked rank. So I'm not quite sure why everyone has access to that, or specifically, you know, well, no, everybody does seem to have access to it because I've seen a ton of people flying. So I'm not quite sure why everybody has access to that. It's supposed to be donor only. Whoa! What the fuck was that? That was weird. So I'm not sure. There's a lot of questions I have about the server that I'm hoping to get answered once the server comes up. The chat's a little restrictive. You can only talk like once every 10 minutes, and there's just so many people and there's so much busyness going on in the chat. It's kind of hard for you to really get your questions answered, unfortunately. So I'm hoping once I get access to the forums, I can kind of figure things out and see where we are. I do kind of like that multiplier, though. That thing definitely makes it quicker to progress. I do believe there may even be some permanent multipliers on there with some of the ranks. I haven't really looked at the ranks yet. I know there's about 20 of them. I do believe they have a massive sale going on right now for going back to school, since school is starting up. So it may be something I take a look at. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so we are almost to our next rank. Almost progressed through. Just need a little bit more. I am very interested to see what's going to happen once we get to the point where redstone is the default. Because once redstone is the default, I'm going to be very concerned with how fast we fill up. Now, granted, redstone does seem to sell slightly better than gold. So I guess filling up an inventory really shouldn't be that concerning. That being said, though, I believe the fortune, since it turns it all into ingots, I believe fortune is working equally for everything. So if you've got high fortune, you're going to be getting, you know, the redstone, you're going to be getting gold equivalent. It works for it all. It's kind of like having a smelting pick on Titan. So I don't think it's really going to matter. You know, if I fill up instantaneously, so be it. But, I mean, shit, just falling through the world, I've already gotten almost a full bottom bar. So you do mine here insanely quickly, and I just, that blows my mind. That blows my mind. I was looking at some of the people selling and buying stuff, and it's like in the billions and trillions. It just blows my mind. I can't even fathom it. You know, it's just the numbers. They have an auction mod in the plots, which I haven't shown you guys yet, but occasionally something will get auctioned, and when it gets auctioned, it's unreal, because, you know, it just scrolls all the way up the page with all these people just bidding billions and billions. And after we rank up here in a second, I'll see if I can't show that to you. It also seems to start getting more and more crowded the further up you go, which I guess, you know, makes sense, because the more people that we've got doing it, the faster it runs up. So, but, you know, at least so far, it's not too bad. The mines are big enough, they respawn quick enough, and just the way the breaking of the blocks works, you know, unlike some other prison servers, you know, the fact that you can get multiples just for mining kind of makes it not so bad. I mean, you just break a few blocks and you get a lot more. So I am thinking about, for me, I'm either going to be increasing the explosion or I'm going to be increasing fortune. I do need to do a little bit more research on the two mods, but it does seem like fortune will be the best, because that's going to, every block you hit is going to duplicate. At the same time, explosion is good because every single time you mine, you hit multiple blocks around you. So, you know, if you the bigger your explosion plus your fortune, that seems to be the dynamic duo, at least to me, because, you know, you're hitting more blocks. The blocks that you do hit, you get massive duplication, and eventually, you know, you're filling up. Whoa, there was a guy earlier talking about how he could fill up his entire inventory with one click, and I'm just like, God dang, that's insane. I mean, can you imagine, you know, that level of fortune? So at that time, you know, I guess you are pulling in pretty crazy. So my real only question is, can you have more than one backpack? If you can have more than one backpack, then it'll make sense to me. You'll be able to, you know, seriously put a dent into things. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's go take a look at determined real quick. Determined. Did that not work? Did I misspell it? Determined. There it goes. Does look like we've got a significantly bigger amount of redstone. It does look like, now that's interesting. At the old place, redstone was worth less than gold. Here it's worth more, which is a little odd. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, what does... Your current vote count this month is 6. Right, I've already voted for all those. I don't know why you have to do /party in the end. You should be able to just do vote. I don't know. Okay, so we have 16 enchantment tickets, or enchantment tokens, however you want to look at it. We need 54 to get the top end backpack, which will massively duplicate our inventory. The only issue that I have is I don't know if you can have multiple backpacks. I don't know once you get a backpack if you can upgrade it. All of these are questions that I kind of have that I kind of need to have answered before I spend money, or not spend money, before I spend my tokens, because if you can only have one backpack and you buy it early, then you're throwing that money away. If you have to rebuy the entire backpack, it would be better to just wait a day or so until you can, you know, buy that top end backpack, and then you're pretty much good to go. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm trying to figure out now, is which is the better option to do. Hopefully once I get access to the forums, I'll be able to tell, and then we'll be able to easily progress from there. I am also trying to keep the just me mining like ridiculously crazy to as much of a minimum as I can. Unfortunately, unlike Titan, the stores here, at least at my level, aren't really viable. It seems like everybody just buys e-tokens, which is cool, because once I get enough money, I'll be able to buy and sell e-tokens. But at the moment, I don't have the capital, because I believe they sell for about $1. And I just don't have anywhere near that. So let's go look at our plot. Okay, it's teleporting me there. Okay, so we're here, and you can see selling e-tokens, no scam, 50 billion. You know, that's ridiculous. 100 billion, all for e-tokens. So, you know, if you get some, you can sell them for 95 billion a piece. You know how fast that would level me through? And I'm almost tempted to do that. And the reason why is if you sell them, you can rank up significantly higher, which then gives you the ability to make more money, which then gives you the ability to buy more. Okay, wait, what is auction info? /auction info. What's being sold? 100 e-tokens. And that's currently 40 billion? Jesus Christ. Is that 100 billion? Holy fucking shit! 100 billion for 50 e-tokens. Oh my god. My god. And if you win that auction, you can then turn around and sell that for almost $1 trillion each. Or 100 billion each. So, fuck. So that's kind of where I'm at. Here, let's head to spawn. Let's head back over to spawn real quick. All right, so at spawn, you can see, all right, somebody's throwing diamonds and all sorts of diamond shit everywhere. I don't want your shit. You can keep it. These are your e-tokens. So you can see that I have ET. I have, what is it, 16. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of my e-tokens back. That's just one. That's just one. And then we're going to head back to the pub or whatever. What's it called? Plot. Plot me. Okay. All right. So now I'm on the prison plots. We're going to see if I can find somebody who's selling them at a reasonably ridiculous rate. So there's one for 90 billion. There's 65 billion. Anyone selling X100? Okay, so I'm thinking these are for a lot more than just one. 35 billion per token. Come sell your at 75.26. 75.26. So slash plot. Do I just type it in? 75.26 like that? Okay, slash plot me. 75.26. Is that how you do it? Shit. How do you teleport to a plot? How do you TP to a plot? I have no idea where that plot even is. I mean, like, just finding it would be almost impossible. Who sells backpacks? Sell your e-tokens. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. No one's telling me. Alright, so let's do plot me. Help. Okay. And it doesn't say anything about TPing to a specific plot. Negative 12, 24. Alright, so plot me. Negative 12. Let's try that one more time. Maybe I got the syntax wrong. 24. And no. That does not seem to work. Ah! There it is. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So please, guys, the colorful area. So is that up here? Okay, so jumps 45. Buying. God dang it. Common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare. I have no idea what this shit is. I have no idea what this shit is. Bunny Girl, 135. What the fuck? Wall of donators. Oh, I don't donate. I'm a bastard. Magma Cream. So he is selling them for... Oh, Jesus. I do not understand their signs. Their signs just do not make sense to me at all. Will lead into prizes. Thank you, gifts. Because it looks like that's selling it for 15 billion. That can't be right. That can't be right. Come to sell e-tokens. Alright, so that's 2015. I don't know if I like this, guys, because his is a little weird. 20, and was it negative 15 or just 15? Shit. 2015, where is it? 2015. Okay, 20, and then bam, bam, 15. Okay, so Magma Cream 1, 1, Magma Cream 1, number 2. I don't understand what the difference between 1, 1 and 1, 2 is. Either way, he's selling them both for 75 billion. Is it really that easy? Is it really that fucking easy? Alright, well, I'm just going to try and sell one. So, how does this work? How does this work? You can't buy here. Alright, well, I'm not trying to buy. I'm trying to sell. Is that what's going on here? Okay, so those are sell sign or buy signs? Where's his sell sign? Does he even have one? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to try it one more time, and then I'm going to say screw it, because this is ridiculous. TP 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. E-tokens, 100 billion, legit, down here. Uh-huh. I got a bad feeling about this. Shit. Sell Magma Cream 1, Magma Cream 2. That's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. God, that's a lot of fucking zeros, man. Yeah, it looks like it's true, but I don't think I can sell here. You can't buy here. You can't buy here. I don't understand. I do not understand. And this is scrap metal, which I have no idea what is. So I think he's buying. It's funny. It's funny because it's like everybody's trying to get people to buy them. I guess they're all scams. I guess that's the only thing I can think of. So who knows, man? Who knows? I'm gonna have to get out there and figure this shit out. See if I can't find out if somebody's actually selling them legitimately. Because at the moment, everybody I see is fucking around. Let's try one more. Bam, bam, bam. Let's do. This guy is negative 47 and 29. Negative 47. And it may be one of those things that, like, I'm too low rank and they won't let me buy them. I mean, I guess that could make sense because, I mean, obviously me getting that kind of money at the moment would be pretty fucking ridiculous. I don't see a buy or sell sign. I gotta be careful with this because I don't want to. You can also see how fast people show up. Again, it doesn't say whether it's a buy or a sell sign. Either way, you cannot build here. I don't want to build, I want to sell. You can't buy here. You can't buy here. Why do all signs say I can't buy here? Alright guys, well, I'm going to see if I can't figure out why this is going this way. As soon as I get it figured out, I will let you guys know, and we'll see where we're at. So, I want to thank all of you guys so very much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, please slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.